Probably looking at some very fine jewelry, possible cash hoard, odd marketable securities. Crowbars up.
What's good, YouTube, man? Thank y'all for tuning into I Am Fresh. And we are back at it again with another video. And to my Fresh fam, thank y'all so much for always tuning in with your boy.
Okay, that's fine.
As you can tell by the title of the video, we will be going over my updated 2023 home defense setup. Let's get into what my first primary weapon is for home defense.
Breathe the star! Breathe the star!
The first gun is going to be my Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Performance Center. The reason why I chose this platform is because I'm most proficient with it under high stress, and that's what I want to resort to, especially in a home defense or a defensive situation. You want to have something in your hand that you're very proficient with, you're very comfortable with, something that you're not going to be fumbling over or something that you are unable to control. As you can see, I got a base plate extension on here, bringing this thing up to 23 rounds because I want to have that added capacity if I get a bump in the night. Now I do run some defensive Winchester silver tip hollow points in this for home defense, and I love the recoil management you get out of 9mm. That's what I like a lot. Speaking of recoil, as you can see, let's go ahead and drop the mag, and this is empty, by the way. Everything is safety checked before the start of this video. But as you can see, this is a ported barrel, so not only does it have the slide cutouts, but it has a functional ported barrel as well too. So chamber the 9mm with that ported barrel. This thing is a really smooth, really flat shooter. On your primary home defense weapon, I do recommend that you run a flashlight.
Where your flashlight at? Both have flashlights. You got to shine some damn body.
Because if you do get a bump in the night, and you're unsure of what it is, it doesn't always have to be somebody that's breaking into your house. It could be anything. Be that something decided to topple over, or it can be a relative. If you have children like myself, it could just be one of your children walking around, maybe getting a midnight snack.
It's too goddamn late for some damn cookies and milk, man. Take your punk ass upstairs.
Using the restroom, whatever. All right, so you want to make sure that you can identify what it is so that you don't have an accident just literally waiting to happen because you're expecting it to be something more extreme, and it's something super simple and something that can be avoided. So let's get the next gun. Now the next gun is going to be my M4 carbine. This is when you're dealing with something that's more extreme, such as you have confirmed that your house is being broken into, and say you check the cameras and you notice that there's multiple intruders coming in and they are armed as well too. Well, then you're going to need something that's going to have the firepower, the stopping power, as well as the capacity, okay?
You want to play games? Okay. I'll play with you. Come on. Okay.
You want to play what?
As you can see, I am running a rear flip-up sight that co-witnesses. I do recommend, if you are going to run a red dot, because anything can happen, it can topple over, you can bump it, it can get knocked off zero, no matter what the brand is. Just always have some backup iron sights, because again, it just can't hurt. Being safe than sorry. As you can see, I am running a flashlight on here as well too. My third gun is my good old 12 gauge pump action shotgun.
Next time I'm gonna shoot you in the one that wink and not the one that stink.
I used to run a semi-auto shotgun. However, I just like that guaranteed reliability of a pump action. I mean, you just really can't go wrong with a pump action. As you can see, this is my Tokarev TX3. This thing has grown on me substantially. I'm running a tube extension because 12 gauge rounds are not necessarily a high capacity type of thing. So with that tube extension, that gives me an added round, and that goes a long way when you're talking about 12 gauge. So this thing is a 6+1, bringing this thing up to 7 rounds. I'm running a side saddle as well with some 3-inch magnum loads on there as well, in case my defensive rounds don't seem to be getting the job done. And I'm running a red dot up top that co-witnesses with my rear halo peep sight, as well as that front fiber optic front sight. So again, this is for more heavier duty type situations, especially if I have to go outside of my house to check on something. I do live on, you know, a little small piece of land, so in case I gotta walk through and check on my shed or something like that, depending on where I heard the bump in the night at, to address it will determine what is it I'm going outside with, and this is one of them. I have a flashlight on the way for this one. This one does not have any type of railing systems or M-locks up front, so I had to get a specific kind of bracket to mount on my tube extension, but I do have a flashlight on the way for this bad boy as well too. But that's going to wrap up my 2023 home defense setup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, do not hesitate to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what's your home defense setup, and if you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the Fresh fam, because I keep telling you, we ain't going nowhere. But until the next time, I'm gonna catch you on the next one.
I'll beatbox your ass.
Peace.